we are in a hotel that we're not supposed to be in because we are supposed to be on a flight on the way home. But when our flight landed from Cancun to Dallas, like literally we went and got a Chick-fil-A, and I got a message that our flight from Dallas to Cincinnati had been canceled. We woke up so early this morning. So our shuttle picked us up from the resort at 2:45, and it took us to the main lobby, and then the airport transport picked us up at 3:10, and we had to drive an hour and a half to the airport with these people who were extremely loud at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was so annoying. And then everything from the airport went fine. Customs was fine, everything. We got on the flight, got to Dallas, got Chick-fil-A. We were supposed to have like a 3.5 hour layover. Flight got canceled. So we stood in line for about 2 hours and to get that rescheduled, because they had rescheduled us for a flight that leaves out on Sunday, and today is Friday. That's not gonna work. We gotta get back home to our kids and our animals and our life. So after being on hold for a while and standing in line, the guy was able to get us on a flight tomorrow afternoon at 3:45, and it gets us back to Cincinnati at 8:30, which is still a huge inconvenience. So they ended up giving us a comped hotel room, 2 food vouchers for $12. I'm like, so you only think that we're gonna need 1 meal? Like, y'all should at least gave us 2 vouchers today, and like maybe even 3, because we're gonna be here three different meal times. But anyway, they gave us 1 voucher, gave us a taxi voucher to get to the hotel. So this is where we're at now. Have no idea what we're gonna do. Mac is back there. No idea what we're gonna do. All we do know is that it is hot as hell in Dallas. Like, I don't understand why the temperature is hotter here than what it was in Cancun, which is just ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. So I look a mess. I was flying like this because I need to do my hair, because my hair looks a mess. And I need to get out of these sweatpants. So I guess what I'm gonna do is freshen up, put some cooler clothes on, and I guess just sit here until we figure this situation out, because we're gonna be here a while. Okay, so we went to the store, the gas station. We just got a whole bunch of American junk food because we've been lacking. So we got some nachos. I got some Twizzlers. I got some man playing with my butt. I got some Carmax. He got some real deodorant. Oh, man. And then I got 2 of these. Well, I got a Pure Life green tea or iced tea. And then Mac got, he got this one, Gold Peak. Hey y'all, what's up? So we are at our hotel that they assigned us to yesterday. And it's almost time for the cab to come pick us up. Well, in about an hour. I just finished packing up everything. I didn't even bother about putting on any makeup today because I'm just like over this whole experience by now. I'm just ready to go home. So packing up, these away suitcases have been everything. We have fit everything that we need in our suitcases, even though I have to like literally sit on mine to get my clothes. It doesn't matter. The YKK zippers are amazing. It's the same zippers that are on my camera bag, which I absolutely love because they allow you to pack to capacity and still not pop, which is outstanding. So my bag is kind of scuffed up, but it's okay. I have the little magic eraser things at home that when I get home, like I'm gonna clean it all up and do all that other stuff for me. So I just got an alert from American Airlines. So let's see what they say this time. Oh, maybe it wasn't an alert. Maybe it was just the fact that they our flight is coming up. But let me close up this, and then we're gonna chill out for a little bit, and I'll see you guys at the airport when we get through security, and hopefully we can actually get home today. So we're gonna try this again. We are waiting outside. When I say we, he is too. We're waiting outside for our airport transfer. We have to go from here to Austin. We have a 25-minute layover in Austin. I checked our gate. Our gate is 2 gates down from where we land, so that shouldn't be a problem. And hopefully we'll be on our way home within the next few hours. Our flight leaves at 3:45, and I think it's like, I don't have my watch on, so I didn't charge it, but it's 11 o'clock now. So hopefully we can get home at some point today. and get back and get back to real life. Like, y'all flying on these airlines right now, post-pandemic, is just ridiculous. It is like so ridiculous. So my advice to anyone who is flying, I don't care what airline it is, do not plan to do stuff the day after you fly. At least give yourself 24 to 48 hours of buffer time. If you have to get back to work, just take the day after off. Yes, I had a photo shoot tonight that I rescheduled for, it's gonna be on Wednesday. We rescheduled it for Wednesday because, yeah, it's not gonna be hot this week. But yeah, we rescheduled the photo shoot that I had tonight for Wednesday. The couple was super understanding. But yeah, just give yourself 24 to 48 hours of grace time just in case something happens. And in the climate that we live in now, overpacking is not a bad thing. Because I overpacked, and I'm glad that I did, because I had enough underwear and clothes for yesterday and one more day if needed. So our shuttle just got here, so we're about to get on that and get to the airport. Okay, so update on the whole travel situation. It is so much later in the day. Our flight was supposed to leave at 3:45 to Austin, and we had a 25-minute layover in Austin to get us to Cincinnati. I think I told y'all that. So this is what happened. We're sitting over there at the gate, and I happened to look up, and it said our flight left at 4:15. Originally, I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. But then it dawned on me, 4:15, that's a 30-minute delay. And I'm like, that 30-minute delay is going to cause us to miss our connecting flight in Austin. So I go up to the counter, and it was like, well, we don't have any flights going out to Cincinnati anymore today. So I was like, well, I need something. Like, get me as close to Cincinnati as possible. So they are flying us into Dayton, but that flight doesn't leave until 7:30 tonight. And we'll get to Dayton like at 10-something. Allegedly, supposedly, unless nothing happens. Hopefully nothing happens to that plane. But the kicker is, my god sister and godmother who were in Cancun with us, their flight was supposed to leave at 12:22 Central Standard Time today. It is now it is now 4 o'clock, and they are still sitting on the runway on their plane for mechanical issues. And she just texted me saying that somebody just passed out on the plane. So we're not having any luck getting home, any of us, and my patience has ran thin. I have zero patience. Like, if something happens to this Dayton flight tonight, I'm gonna completely lose my shit, and y'all might see me on the news, because I have zero patience. I have no more patience to give to anybody, and my attitude is flaring up. I know that doesn't help, but I'm ready to go home. I got kids to get to, and it's just a hot mess. So at this point, we have been sitting in this airport since about 11:30 this morning. We left the hotel at 11, so we might have been sitting here a little longer. It is 4:30 p.m. and the flight that they booked us on, because our other flight that's great. I love that for myself. My camera just fell. So anyway, the flight that they booked us on was supposed to leave at 3:45. That flight is now delayed, according to this app. That flight is now delayed by 3 hours, maybe? Yeah. That flight is delayed by like 3 hours. No, I'm sorry. That flight was delayed by an hour and a half. Okay. The flight was delayed by an hour and a half, so we ended up getting rebooked on another flight to go to Dayton that doesn't leave until 7:30 tonight, and get to Dayton like at 10-something. But turns out we could have just kept our butts on that flight that was delayed by an hour and a half, because now the connecting flight in Austin is not scheduled to leave until 8:25. It was supposed to leave at 5. So we still could have flew into Cincinnati on a delayed Austin flight and got to our car if we wouldn't have rebooked onto this flight to go to Dayton. So if something happens to this Dayton flight, then we're screwed, because we're still going to be stuck in Dallas. And we could have just went ahead and flew to Austin and just dealt with the delay in Austin and got to Cincinnati at 12:04 a.m. instead of having to divert and get back and go to Dayton and then have to drive to Cincinnati. It doesn't matter. It's confusing and it's a huge mess, and I'm over it, and I'm just at this point ready to go home. Mac took Dramamine because he thought that, ooh, I broke the lens. Anyway, he took Dramamine because he thought that we were about to get on that flight, and now he's super lethargic. I just told him to go to sleep because who knows if we're really going to get on this Dayton flight. I don't know, but I'll keep you guys posted. Finally have made it somewhat home. We're closer to home than what we have been. We just arrived at the Dayton airport and we're waiting on my mom and her boyfriend to come get us. They fell asleep, which I guess should be expected since they had a full day, and it is, what time? It's 11:57. So we're waiting on them, and we still have to drive about, we're gonna have them take us home first because our house is closer than the airport, so we're gonna have them drop us off at home so we can drop our stuff off, and then we're gonna drive about 30 minutes out to the other airport to get our car, and then we'll come back home, and this whole entire unplanned ridiculous saga will end because I was not supposed to. You hope. Oh yeah, Mac is right here. It will end. I was not supposed to be vlogging today. I was supposed to be home, but anyway, nonetheless, it was an adventure. We did it together, so now we're going home. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will get home in about the next hour, hour and a half, and I will edit this and post it, and you guys will see the ridiculousness of traveling in a post-COVID era where anything can happen or nothing can happen at all. You just never know. So anyway, we're out of here. You got anything to say?
Tired.
Yeah, we are super tired, and we still got to get up early in the morning to go get my kids from my aunt because she's going to church in the morning, and we have to go get them. I'm pretty sure they're out of clean clothes as well, and they definitely don't have anything to wear to church. So yeah, anyway, signing off. See you guys in the next video.